Hello everyone, welcome back to the Fruitymasterz channel. And last night I had a really weird dream. I was dreaming that my microphone was making me a pizza. So I guess at some point I have to go outside more. Now, last week, I actually showed you guys in some sort of vlog kind of way how I recreated Rainbow in the Sky by DJ Paul Elstak, which is a song from 1995. So I had so much fun doing that actually. To recreate Rainbow in the Sky, I actually tried to find a high quality MP3 version of the original song. And I used the extract from stems feature in FL Studio. I have recreated it pretty closely, I think. I'm curious, now that we have the stems of our recreation. We can actually do a comparison, right? So let's say I do the extract from stems thing on my own recreation, but I also compare it with the original stems. I'm really interested in that. I have never done this before, a comparison like this, so it'll be a surprise to me too. So I gave certain things certain colors. The orange stuff, those are the drums. The greenish, yellow-greenish stuff. So this is the bass. These are the instruments. And these are the vocals. Now, I'm gonna export these one by one and throw them into a new project to compare them with the extract from stems feature. So first, the one I showed in the video had a little bit of a clipper and a little bit of mastering on it. So to be fair, I will not use the mastered version. So yeah, let's just start exporting. Rainbow drums. And let's go to, I don't know, 24 seems fine. Bam. Wow, that went really fast, right? Now, let's do the bass. Rainbow bass. Yeah, let's just give them normal names. Wow, again, really fast. Okay, now let's do the instruments. Oh wow, I must have very good computer. Alright, and now the vocals. Oh, whoops. Rainbow vocals. Nice, and now let's do the full thing. To do the extract from stems with. Might actually also be fun to compare them to the original extract from stems files. Michael Jackson. Alright, so now let's go to a new project and let's throw everything in. So the mix and the stems right here. So let's do the trick. So basically it's right here, right mouse, extract from stems. Somewhere. Yeah. And limit CPU usage. Why? Let's go. And here starts the curious part. Alright, what would be the best way to compare these things? Okay, first let's mute the original. And so we have the drums. I prefer them on the bottom, then the bass, then the instruments, then the vocal. Now let's do the same order with these ones. Instruments, bass, vocals. These on top were the top ones right here. You can actually see it by the icons on the left. What? That's the AI extracted stems. Yeah. And these right here are the originals. Now, if you look at the waveforms, let's just enable everything. Yeah, let's just have a look. Because it kind of looks very similar. But the bass looks like it's less loud. And it confused some samples, I see. The subdrop is now in the bass. Aha, alright. Makes sense. Yeah, so first let's listen to the original vocal. Well, the original recreated vocal.
I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray. I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray.
Okay, so let's check out the AI one.
I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray. I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I I wanna see you and me on the beer, drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray.
This is crazy. I wasn't expecting this, you know. I love the extract from stems feature. Wow, say that 10 times. Extract from stems. But this is actually really, really well done. Well, it does help because this version of the track wasn't mastered. So it might be easier, actually. But yeah, this is actually not bad. Wow. I do hear some leaks. Some leaks from the instruments, especially the ARP. Beep, beep, beep. And there's a crunchiness in the top high. And it also did that with the original stems. Now, let's go for the instruments, right? Wait, let's stick with the vocal. Right here, it gets really busy. There's all kinds of stuff happening. This might be more interesting. Let's start from here.
I wanna see rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer, drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray. Rainbow high in the sky. You and me on the beer, drinking away. Hope to see your smile on an empty tray.
So here it had some difficulties. It still managed fine, but I wouldn't say it's more usable. So this is the original.
I wanna see rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer, drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray. Rainbow high in the sky. You and me on the beer, drinking away. Hope to see your smile on an empty tray.
But still, really, this is very impressive. That it actually, because this is a bandpass part, the harmony right here. This part is bandpassed, and there's distortion, and there's reverb and delay, and it's really impressive. Okay, so let's go to the instrumentals. So yeah, this is the original track. Oh, this is actually really cool. This is the piano part. Bam, bam, bam. I wanna see the... Okay, so that's the clean one. Now let's go to the AI extracted version. Oh, that's not that great. Okay, so what I think is happening when you merge everything together, certain frequencies overlap, right? Like for instance in the bass, I think I boosted the bass in the high frequencies a bit more than the original. So now some of the bass frequencies are overlapping in the instruments section. Yeah, alright, so right here we have the piano part. Bam, bam, I wanna see the... Okay, so this one, it's good enough for a recreation of a reference material, but I wouldn't use this in a remix or whatever. Unless you really don't give a crap, then it's fine. Now, let's go to the bass, and I'm actually really curious about the drums. But, okay, so... Wow, you hear that? Some weird robot modulation going on. Oh, wait, that's the bass. Okay, so let's go to the bass. So this is the original. Now let's hear the AI extracted version. I knew it. So I think this AI is trained on certain mixes, and based on an average, I don't know what certain frequencies are in certain instruments, and it makes it sound like more of a guitar, bass guitar ish. The character, I mean. So basically every track I've tried with this has the same kind of bass sound. At some point I was like, wow, does everyone use the same bass these days? Same days, these bass. But yeah, that's just a extract from stem feature doing its thing. Being trained on a certain frequency spectrum, it actually makes it sound different. The drums. Okay, so let's just start from right here, where the interesting stuff starts to happen. So these are the original drums. Bah, bah. I have great faith in the clap. Okay, so how does that sound? It's, for as far as I know, it's very good with drums and vocals, mostly vocals. It doesn't do the loop. Okay, let's go to the main drop, the final drop. So pretty much the more that's happening in the track, the more difficulties it has to extract it. Because let's say for the vocal in the intro, there's basically only a string happening and some ARP. It's way cleaner than in the main drop. So if you use this feature, the extract from stems feature from FL Studio, try to focus on parts of the song where it's as clear as possible and then rip it from there. That's my advice. Now I wonder, does the overall quality degrade when you play them all together? And another thing, can we do a phase inversion? Let's play the entire track. Can we group this? Group. Ctrl G. Oh, nice. Okay, didn't know this worked. It made it a new waveform. Fine. Let's do the same with this one. And now let's compare these two.
I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer, drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile.
Okay, so basically if I invert it now, there should be no sound at all. So it's not the same. But there's no audible difference really. So yeah, that's interesting. Now one more try. Let's compare my stems, my extracted stems with the original extracted stems to see how close I got. Alright, so let's go. New. Bingo. Yeah, delete. So for this I did pick the mastered version. Oh well, yeah. Okay. So let's sync them up. Okay. Something like this. I didn't really do the full track, but I pretty much did everything. Let's do both of them. Which is always a fun thing to say in certain scenarios. Okay. Extract from stems. Extract stems from sample. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Damn. Bam. Alright. Now, let's have a look. Alright. So, the bottom one, it's really similar. Yeah, I like that. You know, I really tried doing my best. I really did my best. I didn't try to do my best. Because, you know, Yoda, you know? Do or do not. There is no try. Fuck or fuck not.
I wanna.
Holy. Okay.
I wanna see the rainbow high in the sky.
I wanna see you and me on the bird flying away.
And then I hope to see your
Smile on and
night and day.
I actually think if you layer those, it sounds really cool.
I wanna see the rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer.
From the beer it goes wrong. Right from the first beer it doesn't match anymore. So my version is like...
I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you
Jesus.
and I hope to see
Your smile every
an empty tray.
I'd say the original one is cleaner and less compressed maybe. And one thing I know about myself, I tend to overdo things. So yeah, that's really bad for having a clean mix. I'm actually working on that really hard right now to, well, clean up my mixes. They are not bad, but they are like, well, it's really busy. I always have this fear of my track sounding empty, you know? So I keep layering and reverbing the living shit out of it, and that's not the way to do it.
and I hope to.
Okay, let's go to the instruments. So there's a major difference here. So I'm feeling in the original there's less top high, there's more mid and less low. It's more body, I think, and this is really important. And now this isn't really fair because I sampled this sound. So let's move on. Okay. Now the bass. So this is the original ripped bass. So the whole rolling part in the bass is out of mind. So this basically, this tool is also really useful to tell you if your mix matches or not. And in this case, well, it doesn't. So there's more wobble in the low. I think right after the video where I showed you how I did it, I low cutted the wobbling sound and I threw in another bass on the offbeat. A silent one bass. So that makes sense because it only keeps the low frequencies. Now, okay, and let's go to the drums. So my kick is more like boom, 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 and the other one is more like hum, hum. Damn it, what? Bum, 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 bum. It's bum, 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 and mine is more boom, 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 boom. Now let's go to the most busy part of the song right here and see how it did there.
I wanna see the rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the bird flying away. And I hope to see your smile every night and day. Rainbow high in the sky. You and me on the bird flying away.
Not very high quality, but very clear and understandable. So let's say I did mess up the mix a little bit. This will be worse.
I wanna see a rainbow high in the sky. I wanna see you and me on the beer drinking away. And then I hope to see your smile on an empty tray. Rainbow high in the sky. You and me on the beer drinking away.
But I must admit, I did put in a lot of effort in the mix of these vocals and the processing. So my problems are mostly in the mid-range and the body of the instruments. So, and that's something we all somehow prefer to do, right? Boost the highs, boost the lows, so it sounds better. And it actually works that way, because more low and more high, yeah, it does sound better. But on the loud volume, it actually makes it worse. And the most important part of your song, any song, is the mid-range, because that's where everything is happening. So there are some learning curves for me here. Let's go to the instruments. I think that rave synth there is very sidechained, but yeah, so this is my version. Can you hear it? There's more clarity but less mid, less body. Okay, now let's go to the bass. Yeah, so this is really interesting. Now let's go to the drums. Oh, I missed that sound. Whew. There used to be this kids toy in the 90s that made that sound, right? Whew. Whew. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's go to my version. So all the rhythms, all the MIDI, everything, well, you know, it matches, but the mix, not really that close as I was expecting. Now, this is a really, really great tool. My conclusion, basically, after many months of trying this out, after many months of using it into various projects, I think the vocals from the cleanest parts of the tracks you are ripping it out with this feature are really usable if you don't have another choice. It's good enough for a fun remix or whatever. A bootleg basically, but I also think it's a great way to analyze your own tracks, because if the mix isn't, if the mix is having issues, well, this is one way to find it out. For instance, I could have basically listened to this, what I'm doing right now, and made notes, you know, and tell me, all right, so the synths need more body, less high in the main rave synth, something going on with the kick, and if I would go back into the project and implement those changes, it would be, well, the mix would be more clear, but would also sound more like the original. I'm gonna do another track soon, and I'm gonna use this to get even closer to a match. So, yeah, I really like doing 90s tracks. If you guys have any suggestions on what track I should recreate next, let me know, because this was really fun, and I'd love to do it again. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. I was really curious about this. And now I know, and I actually learned something new, so that's fun, you know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, but if you do, I will forgive you, but you will have to buy my sample pack. Just kidding. Have a nice life. Thanks for watching, goodbye.